I have a son in the United States. That's where I'm going.
What are you doing out here, sir? You lost?
Just doing a little hunting.
Well, talk about timely. Jonas Cuarón's pulse-pounding, edge-of-your-seat thriller, Desierto, is finally opening after premiering not at this year's Toronto Film Festival, but last year's in 2015. STX picked up the movie and held it for this particular time, and nobody could have known, I think, when this movie went into production, that it would be as timely and interesting in a presidential year in which illegal immigration became a hot button topic thanks to the campaign of Donald Trump. Now, no matter what side of the political fence you're on, or should I say wall, this movie about a group of immigrants trying to cross the border from Mexico into the United States, being tracked and stalked by a vicious truck driver armed with a high-range rifle and his mean dog tracker, only interested basically in shooting these immigrants before they get to the U.S. This movie could not be more timely, no matter what you think. Now, maybe some supporters on the other side of the political equation here might just be really fine with this, but for the rest of us, I think it's a pretty horrifying prospect to see this guy basically using these human beings as target practice.
Welcome to the land of the free.
This thing had me on the edge of my seat. I'm not kidding. You just watch this tight 90-minute thriller here with superb cinematography, by the way, by Garcia. And Jonas Cuarón, who co-wrote the film and actually co-produced it with his father, the Oscar-winning director of Gravity, which Jonas co-wrote with his father, has done an excellent job here. You know, oddly, it reminded me of the 1971 television movie called Duel that Steven Spielberg did at the very beginning of his career. In that movie, a businessman is driving along and passes a big truck in the desert and suddenly is stalked by this truck throughout the desert in a terrifying ride. That is pretty much what happens here, except it's with people, and we really do see the human side of immigration here and of these immigrants just trying for a better life and being thwarted here by somebody with very different political beliefs who is using his gun to send a strong message. Well, I'm not going to say what happens because this is as suspenseful a movie as you're going to see in a long time, I think, here. Beautifully made by Cuarón and definitely well worth your time no matter what side you are on. I can guarantee you, though, this movie will probably not be on the top 10 must-see list of Donald Trump. But for everybody else, I would say it should be. I say, go.